Hello students, how are you? I welcome you all on my YouTube channel Literary Classes. Dear students, today we are going to enjoy a very nice poem of class 9th from the book Beehive entitled as Rain on the Roof, written by Kinney. Students, today we will analyze the poem in a very good way. So I would like to request you all, please open your textbook. In your textbook, this is the poem on after lesson 3rd, The Little Girl. Dear students, first of all I would like to make you familiar with the poet Kinney. Students, where till I know about Kinney, he has been a very well-known generalist, liar and politician. And after all, as I am telling, he was a prominent poet of America also. But particularly he was a politician, liar and generalist. But he had a keen interest in writing poems. So, this is the brief introduction about the poet that I shared with you all. Let us jump towards our today's topic about the poem. Students, before entering into the poem, as you know, its title is Rain on the Roof. As you can imagine, in this season, to study this poem is a miracle chance. You know, this is the season of monsoon and every day we are getting the rain in the evening either or in the morning. Either it rains in the morning, or if it passes without rain in the morning, there should be an evening when it rains heavily. So in such nice season, to study this poem is a good combination of our syllabus designer. Students, the theme of this poem is that, as you know, rain plays very important role in each and everyone's life. After the scorching of summer season, when rains comes into our lives, into the lives of peasants, into the lives of birds, or into the life of every creature on the earth, this rain brings happiness. This rain brings a situation when one can feel that we are going to have our winter. After this season we are going to have our winter, and everyone enjoys, especially earth enjoys the sense of rain. So this is the reason, students, every language poet, either Hindi or English or Malayalam or Telugu, many poets have composed their nice poems on rain, because rain is in our center of the life. Rain plays important role in everyone's life. So the theme of this poem is that there is a poet Kinney. On one time he feels that it starts raining, and when he feels that it starts raining, with the tinkling of the rain, he goes into the past life and he starts recollecting the memories of his old mother, his mother, who is not with him this moment. It means this rain helps the poet to memorize the recollections related to his dear mother. These are the different attitudes through which we see the rain. As you know, a very well-known poet of our age, Kumar Viswas, used to say कि कोई दीवाना कहता है, कोई पागल समझता है, मगर धरती की बेचैनी को बस बादल समझता है. In other poets, it has also been called that rain gives the message of cloud that goes to the earth. It means in philosophical language we can say the clouds are the beloved, the lover of the earth, and rains become the messenger of cloud to the earth. These are the different opinions you can say persons have about the rain. But the main theme of this poem is that a poet feels the rain. There is a very well-known quote I would like to make you before you all. I am missing the writer's name. He says that someone feels the rain while others get wet only. Students, when it rains, some feels the rain, but others, in other hand, only get wet. For them, for some persons, rain is only water, but some persons, the rain is like friend, gives them a chance to assimilate it, to rejoice it, and we, the citizens of our country, may have our different attitudes, different feelings related to rain. So now let us come to the poem. This poem is divided into 3 stanzas. Students, each stanza in this poem has 8 lines. Students, a stanza of 8 lines in English literature is known as octave. So you can say each stanza of this poem has been written into octave, and there is no any fixed rhyme scheme and there is no any fixed meter. When the writer was in the age of writing, that was the age of free verses. A poem without any meter and without any rhyme scheme are the poems known as free verses. So let us enjoy the poem. You should also open your book also. Stanza number 1. Let us recite this first stanza. When the humid shadows hover over all the starry spheres, and the melancholy darkness gently weeps in rainy tears, what a bliss to press the pillow of a cottage chamber bed and lie listening to the patter of the soft rain overhead. Students, this is the first stanza. In this stanza, the poet is describing the situation when he feels that it is raining outside. When he feels it is raining outside. Before interpretation or analysis of the first stanza, one point I would like to make you clear that in today's time many people have pakka houses. Students, mostly in pakka houses we have less chance to understand that it is raining outside. Sometimes when we see that it was raining very heavily, but we could not make it familiar. But before 30 to 40 years, students, when there were less pakka houses and more kacha houses, the roofs were made of tin, slate, tin shade, then people could feel that it is raining. But today it is very less chance. This poem belongs to that age, that era, when people had many kacha houses. They have slide slopes, slide roof. Then they could realize in a greater specs in compared to us. The poet is saying, when the humid shadows hover. Here, humid shadows means, humid is a mixture of is a type of weather that is a mixture of some hotness and some coldness, that you call the humidity. In a humid, when the humid shadows hover, means the humid shadows means the mass of heavy clouds carrying water. As we see generally in our monsoon, there is a lot of number of clouds carrying water. So their color has become shadows. They are creating shadows because sun is not coming to the earth. It means when the clouds carrying water come into the sky, hover over all the starry spheres. Hover means to float. over all the starry spheres. It means starry spheres, the poet wants to convey us, this is the sky in the night, this is the place where stars can be seen. But today you can see the whole sky has been filled with heavy clouds carrying water. And the melancholy darkness gently weeps in rainy tears. And this darkness, this shadow made by the heavy clouds, reflecting the sense of melancholy, sadness, as I remember the Kumar Viswas poem. मगर धरती की बेचैनी को बस बादल समझता है. Here the poet depicts in a personification gently weeps in rainy tears, and the melancholy darkness means this cloud perhaps is looking, it seems that it is sad. It is sad, the cloud is sad. Why it is sad? Because cloud is the lover, cloud is considered the lover and the earth is considered the beloved. And rain will become the messenger between cloud and the earth. The poet is depicting, and the melancholy darkness gently weeps. Cloud starts weeping, but very gently. When it touch, gently means when you touch someone and it gives pleasure, then you can say this is gently. The rain starts falling in that way, as the William Shakespeare says in his opening line of the poem Mercy. The quality of mercy is not strained, it draweth as the gentle rain from heaven. Means the rain starts coming gently. Why? The cloud is considered. Cloud is not, but it is considered that is the lover. And it is sending its message. Weeps. Why the poet says weeps? Because cloud seems that it is in sad state. In sad state we don't laugh. Either we are in exile position, we can't laugh. In rainy tears, the rain are as tears, metaphor, rainy tears. Here the cloud is weeping. And when cloud is weeping, the rain that is coming, it is in the form of tears. It means the tears of rain are in the form of, the tears of cloud are in the form of rain, metaphor. Here the rainy tears, here rain is being compared with the tears. I think that you can understand this stanza. Gently weeps in a rainy tears. Whole of all I can say, the poet is saying on some day the poet thinks that in the sky, the total sky is being covered by a number of masses of clouds carrying heavy water, and the clouds are melancholy. The shadow is melancholy, and they start weeping, and when they start weeping, the tears of clouds, personification, the tears of clouds comes as a rain, metaphor. This is the sense of the line the poet is saying. What a bliss! Exclamatory tone. What a bliss! Wonder means a lot of bliss. To press the pillow, to catch the pillow of a cottage chamber bed. It means the poet sage states that I was sleeping in my room, and when I hear that it starts raining, I first of all take my pillow cushion that we keep under our head, and lie listening to the patter of the soft rain overhead. Lie listening to the patter. Patter means sound. When the drops of rain falls on an object, especially a tin object, the sound it creates is known as the patter. Of the soft rain overhead. It means rain is here not heavily, it's very in a soft way, very gently. Though students, I can conclude this first stanza that the poet is saying that it is the time of when the writer is taking rest in his room, and when he hears that all the sky is clouded with dark clouds taking water bodies, and when it starts raining, the writer takes a pillow in his under his head, and starts to taking interest, starts to listening the gentle sound of the rain. Students, so when we visit to poems, the poet especially takes enjoy from any particle of the universe. In general case, if I tell very clearly, I would like to mention that generally we don't have very interest in rain, but the poets have. They feel, and we get wet. So this is the first stanza. I think that you all have enjoyed, and in second part I will tell you about the stanza number 2 and stanza number 3. Before leaving you or getting out of this session, I would like to make you one care more. Thinking about the poem. What do the following phrases mean to you? Discuss in a class. As I discussed in the first stanza, humid shadows, starry spheres, what a bliss. These three phrases have come in stanza number 1, and when you will see the video clearly and heartily, you can answer these questions. One more point I have not made in my any videos, but today I would like to make you. If you feel any problem, if you like the class, if you feel goodness also, you should comment in your comment place. You should write about how you are feeling when you are studying. If you find any difficulty, you must also write your difficulty also. And if you really like your sessions, then you must put your one finger on the like buttons, like place. That shows me that students are liking, students are enjoying the poem. So this is my personal request. If you find any difficulty, or if you enjoy really the poem, you should go to the comment box and you should write your experiences. And really, if you like, there is a place of like, you must press your finger there to show the like. Okay, students.